If you want to be innovative, you must do two things. You have to get the right mental mindset, and you have to realize that when times are tough, it's not about standing tall, it's about going widely across the enterprise. The first thing I want to talk about is our mental mindset when we face radical change. So when it's time to innovate, it's usually because, as Ed Catmull at Pixar, who I'm going to talk about in a minute, it's because we've been poked in the eye with a sharp stick. Innovation isn't something that has a huge upside during the good times. Innovation is something we usually do to thrive during the worst of times. So the first idea is you've got to make that leap from fear to curiosity. We waste valuable time going through what? Shock and resistance and rejection. Let me give you a great example, Blockbuster Entertainment. Blockbuster Entertainment went into shock when Netflix launched with a joint venture with the United States Postal Service and disrupted their entire model of retail movie rental. And they rejected it as a fad. They believed it would come and pass, that people really like to go into stores to shop for movies to rent, and then they resisted it, saying that Netflix was being subsidized by the government through the Postal Service, that the founder of Netflix, Reed Hastings, wasn't a great leader and it wasn't good for the theatrical business. And then finally, right before they went bankrupt, they started to explore the possibilities. They finally launched Blockbuster Direct right before they went out of business and said, we're an on-demand company too, but they were too late. And that's my point. If you just click ahead here, the secret to success is to make the leap directly from shock to exploration. And what I mean by that is to make the leap directly to curiosity. Curiosity is an emotion. It's an emotion that says, I want to know more, I want to explore, I'm not going to waste valuable mental calories pushing back. And I think when we look at what's going on, say, in the meetings industry, I specialize in a lot now at Upwork, but I still think about my colleagues in the meetings industry. It's important for us to not be resistant and not to reject virtual meetings like what we're doing today, because we have no idea when we will meet again, and when large crowds will come together again, and when the traditional theatrical performance model will be relevant again. Today over virtual, experts say it's the cinematic model, not the theatrical model. It's a different animal altogether. So we must promote within our teams a culture of exploration, not rejection. We've got to really investigate the best way to put on virtual meetings as if it was something we were going to do for the next several years.